Hello and welcome everyone to Ananke's Literature Festival. We are celebrating the 7th year of this festival, and I'm absolutely thrilled to welcome Naveen Kishore.
Happy to be here.
This year, we would like to begin this festival with a prelude by Naveen Kishore. But a little bit about Naveen first. Naveen Kishore is a theater lighting designer, photographer, poet, publisher, and founder of Seagull Books, which was established in 1982. Under Kishore's direction, Seagull has published English translations of more than 500 books by major African, European, Asian, and Latin American writers. In 2005, Kishore launched Seagull Books, London, to reach a wider international readership. 6 years later, in 2011, he expanded the organization, further establishing the Seagull School of Publishing with the aim of training the next generation of publishers, editors, and book designers in India. For his contribution to publishing, Kishore has been made and excuse my pronunciation, as always, Chevalier de l'Ordre des Arts S.D. Letters. I need to ask somebody for the pronunciation. He was awarded this in 2014 by the government of France and received the Goethe Medal from the Federal Republic of Germany in 2013. In 2021, he was recognized by Words Without Borders with the Ottaway Award for the promotion of international literature. He also became the first recipient of Cesar de Michelis Prize, awarded by independent Venetian publisher Marsilio Editori in conjunction with the Ca' Foscari University of Venice for outstanding publishing project. Kishore's work of Poetry Knotted Grief and Mother Muse Quintet has been published by Speaking Tiger, with the former being translated and published in several countries. And today we have the honor of him doing a set of reading from his newly published book of poetry, Ode to a Grieving Angel. So welcome, Kishore.
Thank you, Sabine. Yeah, this is kind of it's a difficult time for all of us, no matter where we are in the world. And so Ode to a Grieving Angel attempts to address some of that in a kind of tangential, sometimes direct kind of way. I have a set of poems that may address the larger themes of this particular edition of your festival. So I shall, without further ado, read them one by one. Rehearse the revolution. Practice it daily. You are at risk. So, subterfuge, sleight of hand, strategy that conceals the left hand from the right. Subversion has to begin at the bottom. Bleed like the cock you slaughtered or thought you had, till you found its beating, its wings, and splattering blood as it climbed onto the bed and died on your white sheets, now scattered with feathers made red by the blood it had bled. You removed the kerchief you had tied across your eyes and touched the blood flowing between your legs. Another cycle has begun. In the heavens, make no mistake, the storm gathers its henchmen, goons of thunder, without remorse, cold calculations at play. The battle lines about to be drawn in heaven as on earth, as they have been through these many centuries of attrition, of loggerheadedness. Cries from throats running hoarse fill the air. No difference then of opinion, none whatsoever. It's the same color that the sky bleeds. On earth, unnoticed, the child pumps the tires of the cycle yet again, over and over again, over centuries. Attrition, loggerheadedness, child of perpetuity, concentrated on the everyday labor of compulsion. Untie my head, unravel the knots, unscramble, unlock, undo my thoughts. Let them out, line them up against the white wall, won't you? Remove the blindfolds, let everyone see, touch, feel, face the firing squad. Expose them, let them beg for mercy, or scoff, mock, show their disdain. Let light discover their merit or their lack, and sound, air, let the wind whistle, and the salt waters tease. Let the fires spread wild through the trees. Let it hail. Let lightning aim its bolts at them. Let the voices of other people speak. Set them free, my thoughts, and let them roll, for better or for worse. This grief in shapes imagined but disabled, like plugs ripped out of sockets, blinded by short circuits, their fingers blackened, this grieving, rounded, like dreams coming home to patches of light, trapped by shadows gathered in corners, dust from confessions we could have made but didn't. Circles square up against the fading light, their arms gearing up for a fight that is lost, even before it has begun. Breathless sealing of mouth, tongue tipped in a swirl, a song thrashing about in search of remembrance. As the drill, 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 as the drill, drill, drilled, words extracted like rotten teeth. Sounds that fill your head with images that invoke extreme upheaval, wind that roars, the hum before the earthquake, the ground that reverberates, hesitates for a fraction of a second, then starts to tear its heart out, crisscrossing crevices that swallow everything in their wake, relentless keening, a sound that slowly builds, higher, deafening. Prepare for another possibility, one in which simultaneous truths are not only possible, they actually exist. Your truths on one hand and their truths on the other. I turn to the opening light of Waiting for Godot. Nothing to be done. One last poem. Somewhere between the despairing slopes of fingers hardened skin full of crevices, covered with ink bleeding onto the page, smudges struggling to swim and resist, being dragged under and across a torrent of letters, an alphabet come unstuck from its even-keeled moorings, trying in desperation to make sense of a rampant and raging muse, speaking in a voice that has lost its memory and is therefore unable to string together a single coherent sentence. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Naveen, for this. I was just thinking while you were reciting that, this is meant to be, heard. Yes, read as well, but it is so delightful to hear you recite these poems. So thank you so much for that.
Thank you.
That's it for now, unfortunately for us. But stay tuned as we begin the 7th edition of Ananke's Literature Festival.
Thank you, Sabine.